later in the show, we'll be joined by Method Man.
Yes, I am a comic book geek.
And we'll also talk with Amy Manson. Welcome to Marvel's Off the Rack. So we also have some, Sam Kinberg maintains, he's an executive over at Fox, that Fantastic Four is still a big part of Fox's Marvel plans moving forward. Is he serious? Like, did he see the movie? Like, what does he mean by this? Like, I don't know. Give it up, Fox, with your Fantastic Four shenanigans. Like, I'll tell you what, Kate Mara would probably rather slit her wrists than come back. Because, man, I don't know if you guys saw any of the junket stuff that she had to do. I mean, all of them were just, like, so sad on these junkets. Like, they just did not want to be there. They knew the movie was terrible. Like, they don't want to come back for another one. Please, just make a deal. Make a deal with the MCU. Give the Fantastic Four back. Give the Fantastic Four back to the MCU. Like, make a deal like Sony and Spider-Man. And hopefully that maybe we'll open up the X-Men. One can only hope. I don't want to get my hopes up too much, obviously, because, I don't know. I'm tired of getting my hopes trashed, every time a freaking stupid movie comes out. Whatever. And then... Yeah, and Jason, you're totally right, because at first I was like, well, I don't care if Fantastic Four goes back, but then I was like, oh, no, I do, because I want them to have fucking Galactus and the Silver Surfer, because they're so cool. And even Doctor Doom, I mean, Doctor Doom is super cool. They've never done him right in the movies, like in the Fox movies, but Doctor Doom is, like, bad as fuck. So, like, I would love, love, love to see Galactus, Silver Surfer, Doctor Doom, and even the rest of the Fantastic Four. Fuck it. I believe in the MCU. I think that they can figure it out. I think they can find a way to make it work. I don't think that Fox knows what the fuck they're doing. If they got people behind these things that actually cared about these characters and like understood them, then that would be great. But that's not really what's going on. So until Fox decides to start putting people in place that know what they're doing and really care, then yes. But that's not what the deal is. So in other news, we have the team behind Idiocracy is making some anti-Trump ads with Terry Crews. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen Idiocracy. It's by Mike Judge. It's like one of the best films. It's not a film, it's a prophecy, okay? It's coming true every day. Every day I look around, it's like, holy shit, there's just a lot of people breeding that shouldn't be breeding. And Idiocracy is a must-see. It is a must-see. And in this movie, the president of the United States, his name is President Dwayne Elizondo Mountain Dew Herbert Camacho. He's played by Terry Crews, and he's hilarious. Like, he's such a great character. In fact, I would vote for Camacho over Trump, to be honest. But that movie's crazy. I can't wait to see these ads. I love Idiocracy. I hope that Idiocracy gets more attention now that they're doing these ads too, because it's crazy to me that we're already seeing it happen. Not even in a generation. In my lifetime, I feel like it's just bleh, everyone's just given up. Everyone's just given up, and everyone's just like, all right, I'm going to be a dummy. I'm okay with being a dummy. That's fine. We'll all just be dum-dums together. And I don't know what's going on. It's bad. It's bad out there, guys. It's bad out there. It's not good. So I'm really excited to see that. And Mark, you're totally right. Mike Judge is a prophet. He's a prophet, and I love his stuff. So
maybe one day we'll review that.
Yeah, we should probably review Idiocracy at some point. That's definitely a big thing that we should do. So, okay. So last week I was talking about how, there was some stuff going around about Bryan Singer saying that he desperately wanted to go to do another movie and get out of the X universe. But then in the same breath, he's saying, but I still want to produce and do all this other with the X-Men. He's like, what do you want? You got 1 foot in, you got 1 foot out, Now, this week, he's going around saying that he would like to direct a Mystique solo movie, because he can't direct an ensemble cast to save his life, even though that's how he started his career. It makes no sense to me. And so, he wants to do a Mystique solo movie. And I'll tell you what, Jennifer Lawrence ain't coming back. But he's saying that he doesn't necessarily need Jennifer Lawrence, that he'll fucking just do one. And I don't care. I don't want it. Nobody wants it. Mystique sucks. Get a new character. I hate everybody. Epic History X-Men Volume 3. So let's move on to some superhero stuff that we have going on. A little bit of Marvel, some Marvel, and a little bit of DC. You know, a lot of you guys accuse me of being a DC hater, but that is not the truth. If you build it, I will come. But unfortunately, they just don't make a lot of comics that for me. So you know, I'm here. I bought one. We'll talk about it at the end. But first up, let me get my sum here. A little cap sum. Check them out. Okay, so last week, I did a whole discussion on everyone freaking out about Captain America #1, where it is revealed at the very end. We have Captain saying, "Hail Hydra!" Oh, fuck, he's a Hydra agent. Everyone just lost their goddamn minds. Everyone just freaked out. They freaked out. And I was telling everybody to just shut up and quit being weirdo. And, it makes me really sad because, I was saying, like, we don't know the deal yet. And everyone's like, well, Nick Spencer's confirmed that, he's not a double agent and that he's not brainwashed. And it's like, fuck you for you guys making him confirm anything about a story. Like, let the story play out, you assholes. And I was also disparaging everyone. Like, if you don't read comics, then you shut up, And so I want to put my money where my mouth is, and I wanted to actually go out and read it so I could really tell you to shut up because, if you haven't read it, well, then, I have, so I'm better than you. So I read it, and the thing that kills me too about this is like the thing that's really interesting is not the Hail Hydra thing, but you have Red Skull. He's coming back. He's in America, and he's like preaching all this nationalistic rhetoric, and he's very Trump-esque in a lot of ways, and it shows him like recruiting, all these kind of shitbag guys who just have nothing going on in their lives, and it's really great, like showing how the cycle of violence starts, how these people like recruit. It's like when people don't have jobs, and when people don't have like hope for the future and stuff like that. If you have some guy up there who's like being passionate and saying, hey, we'll fix it. Like, let's just bomb some shit. Like, yeah, people will follow him because they have nothing better to do, like they have nothing to do. So I don't know. But yeah, during reading this, another thing that I didn't realize that when I was originally talking about this was that, okay, so Captain America's been old for a while, but he just got re-younged again. And that didn't happen in this issue. But what had happened was, according to this deal, is there is some sentient kid named Kobit who is a cosmic cube. It's like a cosmic cube person. And like this person gave Steve Rogers his youth back. And okay, so #1 with a motherfucking bullet. Okay, if you have any fucking cosmic cube shenanigans going on, then you better believe that this shit's like they bend reality for Christ's sake. Like this could be a Steve Rogers from another time or something. This could be an alternate reality one. This could be one with his memories have been overwritten because in this comic book it shows this flashback of like how his dad was being an asshole to his mom, and then this lady comes up and she like kicks his dad's ass, and says like, fuck off, and like starts helping out the mom, takes her out to eat and stuff like that. And at the end of the comic, you find out that in that flashback, that the lady's like, oh, well, if there's anything I can do for you, or the mom's like, is there anything I can do? And the lady's like, well, yeah, as a matter of fact, there is, you want to hang out with my club. And she's got like a Hydra club, so Steve Rogers' mom, because she was saved by this lady who was like trying to help her and show her some goodwill, that's how she gets involved with Hydra, and that this whole time Captain America's been a Hydra agent or something like that. But it's like I said, it's like if there's some cosmic cube shenanigans going on, like you guys. So I read it, whatever. Stop freaking out. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Let me get my Spider-Man. Okay, so up next, man. Okay, let me tell you about one of my favorite comics at Marvel right now. One of the best written. Weird as fuck. Vision. Okay, The Vision is so good. It's up to issue #7, and it's very American Beauty. It's like the Vision. He makes his own Vision family, because he's like, I want to try being a human, and like so he makes a Vision wife and 2 Vision kids, and they live in some neighborhood. And of course, things start going wrong, and it's just like, it's very dark. It's very dark. Like the wife fucks up and she starts like hiding these bodies because somebody comes to their house to attack them. And then, she buries them in the backyard, and she wants, and the Vision wants them to be so normal that she's like, well, I gotta hide it, and then of course a neighbor like sees and like tries to blackmail her, and then like shenanigans happen there, and the kids get in a fight at school, and then, the daughter gets cut in half for a little while, and then he has to bring her back from the dead, and Tony Stark's there, and it's super weird. And man, and especially this latest issue, in particular right here. This one was just so good. It talks all about Wanda and his relationship before, because if you didn't know, the Scarlet Witch and the Vision, they were like kind of married-ish for a while, and they even had like fake kids for a while. She made some like weird fake kids and like stole some souls from Satan to like make some weird kids. I don't know. It goes into all this stuff. It's great. It's great. So I highly recommend The Vision. This one is just so weird, and I'm sure the first 6 issues are probably already in trade form. So let's move on to the next one. Now, this one I have not read because I'm missing issue number 5, and like I just want to read them all like in a row. So I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6. But I'm really excited about A-Force. Dazzler is an A-Force. And then apparently there is a Thor Dazzler now, and I'm so excited for Thor Dazzler, even though Dazzler does have, see it, Cap, even though Dazzler does have the Mpox, and it's really sad. I think she gets resurrected or something in one of these. We don't know what the deal is. We'll see how it goes. But I'm super excited to get into some A-Force goodness. You have, it's a team, it's an all-female Avengers team. You've got, hold on, let's see here. Let me show you some interiors here. We got Medusa from the Inhumans. We got She-Hulk. Singularity, a new character. She's really adorable. She's like this like little universe chick. Captain Marvel's on the team. Nico Minoru, I don't know much about her. I think she's a new magic character. And then, of course, Dazzler. And thank God we finally fucking get out of this dumb Dazzler with the black hair thing. You know, it's like this punk. They did this goth thing with her. It just sucks. So I'm super excited because now I will show you in issue number 6. Singularity is just, speaking of singularities, singularity is happening, okay? Because fucking Dazzler totally looks like me now, and it's like the best thing in my life. It's like making me so fucking happy. It's like, you guys, oh man, we got some Hulk business going on here too. Oh man, look at Dazzler. Come on, it's like totally me. Like, get out of here. She's got like pink hair, and like her hair's all cool. Yeah, here we go. This, yeah, here it is. Come on. I got to do this cosplay. I don't know. I'm really excited about A-Force. Especially for my ladies out there, this might be one that you might be interested in. And now I think starting with issue number 5 and then issue number 6, we have Ben Caldwell doing the art. And I love Ben Caldwell's art so much. He's really fantastic. He had this really wonderful Wonder Woman pitch that never happened. And I was super bummed on because I like loved his Wonder Woman pitch. Like if DC had done that, I totally would have started buying Wonder Woman for the first time in my life. So I'm really excited to have him on board. And then Thompson, she's doing a great job writing as well. And then, no, we got 2 more. And then we'll wrap it up. So I've been reading Doctor Strange. This is also one of the best comics at Marvel, in my opinion. It's written by Jason Aaron, who's one of my favorite writers. And this is the last days of Magic. We're up to, I believe, issue number 8 here. And okay, so if you guys haven't been reading the Doctor Strange situation, what's been going on is that there's this asshole science cult called the Empirical, and they go around from dimension to dimension, and they purge the magic from every world and every dimension that they can, and they're burning all the Sorcerer Supremes, you know, they're burning all the witches, like anyone that they can find, because they just hate magic so much. And I feel like this is just so great because I feel like there's this really big push in our society, like haters against anything that's mysterious or magical or fun. You know, everything's got to be fucking stupid. You know, everything's got to be explained and whatnot. And so this is like near and dear to my heart, you know, because it's like, you know, I read the tarot. Like, I like weird stuff. Like, I like mystery and fun. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, it's like, it's fine. It doesn't matter how it works. It just fucking works. Here we go. We got Iron Man hanging out. So yeah, Jason Aaron's fucking killing it. Doctor Strange is so good. Check this one out for sure. And then last but not least, I did pick up a DC comic. I picked up a DC comic. That's right, folks. I picked up the last 4 issues of Max Landis's American Alien. So I have not read the very, very last one, which is issue number 7. This is a 7-issue run. And each one of these issues they're all different. Like, they all take place in different points in Superman's life. So kind of like showing you like how he evolves into being Superman. So it starts like when he's a kid, and like the first issue is really great because it's all about him like learning to fly for the first time and like all the problems. See it, Spidey. All the problems with that. And it's just there's so much heart in this comic. Like, the way Superman is written is so human. You know, it's so much fun. This one in particular, I really enjoyed issue number 4 because this is where he is like like an intern, like student. No, he's a student journalist, you know, and he meets Lois Lane for the first time. And they're like both competing for this award or whatever for this college. And so they go to interview. There's like supposed to be Bruce Wayne, Alexander McQueen, and Lex Luthor having this summit. And like all these hotshot young guys, you know. And so they go and like they end up like she ends up like talking to Bruce Wayne and he ends up talking to the other two. The Lex Luthor part in this is fucking great. Like, oh my goodness, Max Landis, like really, he understands Lex Luthor and Superman, and he just writes such great lines for him. It's just the best. Like Lex Luthor is saying like, I'm ascendant, you know, he's just better than everybody, and I just friggin' love it. And there's even a really great Dick Grayson cameo in here where Clark Kent is interviewing Dick Grayson, and Dick Grayson is friggin' adorable. Like I totally love it. And then Batman, they have their first meeting. Superman and Batman have their first meeting, and that's a lot of fun. So we got this going on, which was like really great. So yeah, I had a lot of fun reading this series. Like I said, I got one more to go, and hopefully Max Landis is going to be on the Comic Book Girl and the Teen Show and talk to us in person about American Alien. Hopefully in the next few weeks, once he gets back to LA. So he's been working on Dirk Gently, his new show, and I'm really excited to see how that turns out. So he's been in Canada right now. So as soon as he's back, when he gets some time, we're going to have him on the show, and I'm super excited to talk to him all about Superman, American Alien. So yeah. X-Men. So before we're out, definitely check out Epic History X-Men Volume 3, Dark Phoenix Saga. You're going to love it. It's like everyone freaking loves it. And yeah, Max is one of the guys who really, really, really loves Superman. And that's going to be like my main question. Like the main question I want to ask him is like, why Superman? You know, like what is it about Superman? Like why is he your fucking dude? Because he's totally your fucking dude. Like I can explain to you why I love the X-Men. And I'm sure he's got a really great deal for why Superman really appeals to him, you know? So I'm super excited for that. Epic History X-Men Volume 3 on Vimeo-On-Demand. See you, Iron Man. See you guys. Thanks for showing up for Bullshit Movie News. We'll be back next week. Game of Thrones Rewind, Silicon Rewind, and more Bullshit Movie News. Hey! Oh, Black Widow. Today, we'll be joined by actor and No You Shut Up co-creator Paul F. Tompkins.
Oh, man. Talk about puppet people.
That guy.
That's right.
Whoa. Welcome to Marvel's Off the Rack.